Life is like a long journey where each of us, whether we like it or not, is a small droplet quietly flowing along a river. But you know what? A lone droplet is so fragile. Just one large rock in its path could leave it stuck forever, never reaching the vast ocean it dreams of. However, when that droplet joins the river, it becomes part of a great force, guided by the river to overcome even the toughest obstacles. There are days when your heart feels as heavy as a sky full of clouds. The whole world seems to stifle your breath, and you feel like you have no energy left to go on. Yet in those very moments, you realize there are always hands reaching out to you, gentle eyes looking your way. They are family, friends, those willing to be the river, lifting you up and shielding you from the rapids and deep ravines. But that support is not forever. It's a momentary, precious pause for you to recover and rediscover yourself. Eventually, you will have to stand on your own 2 feet and continue walking that bumpy road alone. No one can live your life for you, endure your pain, or carry you through every storm. When you receive help, the most important thing isn't to lean on it forever, but to use that time to regain your strength. Overcoming your pain, healing your wounds, that is the true strength that allows you to take control of your life. And have you noticed? When the storm passes and you look back at the days you've lived through, your heart fills with gratitude. Those shared glances, supportive hands, or even just a simple kind question, all of them are like small flames warming your heart in the coldest moments. Without them, you might still make it through, but would you still feel the warmth of human connection? Or would you become a solitary soul existing without truly living? Even so, don't forget that help from others is merely the wind pushing your boat forward. The helm remains in your hands. Inner strength is the anchor that keeps you steady amidst life's vast ocean. A soul that cannot love or empathize will gradually wither. If you live only to work, to indulge, without connecting with those around you, you'll soon find yourself like a soulless machine, running endlessly but never reaching a destination. Life becomes truly beautiful when you learn to give love, share understanding, and open your heart to build meaningful relationships. It's these connections that make your river no longer cold, but instead warm and full of life. Thanks to them, not only can you reach the ocean, but you also leave a lasting impression on those who have journeyed with you. Have you ever felt that despite having everything you need materially, there's still an unnameable emptiness inside? That's the absence of love. Not just romantic love, but the love that fills every relationship in your life. Love in any form is the thread that connects us to the world, giving each day a deeper and more fulfilling meaning. Take a moment to look deeply within yourself. Isn't each of us a miracle shaped by countless connections? Your hands, seemingly your own, carry the legacy of generations before you, life's myriad experiences, and the nurturing of the environment around you. These hands are not only tools for work, creation, or self-care, but also instruments of protection, capable of lifting others, offering comfort, and spreading love when it's needed most. Your hands, like your very being, are a wondrous intersection of the past and the present, woven together by invisible threads that connect you to everything around you. Every action, every thought you have is shaped by external influences, by silent support that we sometimes forget to acknowledge. But what blinds us to this truth? It's the barriers within our minds, selfishness, fear, or the armor of pride that isolates us from others. When we're clear-headed and brave enough to dismantle those walls, we'll see more vividly that we've never truly been alone. Our strength doesn't come from isolation, but from the deep connections we have with others and the world around us. Think about the things you're most proud of: a degree, a solid position in your career, or a hard-earned achievement you've poured your heart into. These accomplishments undoubtedly stem from your relentless efforts. But deep down, they also bear the marks of those who have loved and supported you: family, friends, teachers, or even strangers who helped you through tough times. Recognizing this doesn't diminish your worth. Instead, it helps you grasp the profound meaning of connection in life. When you achieve something significant, it's natural to feel proud. That pride is like a warm flame that lights up your heart, reminding you that all your hard work has been rewarded. Yet sometimes, that flame can burn so brightly, it obscures the shadows of those who quietly stood behind you, or the circumstances, whether intentional or serendipitous, that propelled you forward. Success is never the story of just one individual. No matter how talented or determined you are, without the helping hand of family, the encouragement of friends, or even the serendipitous opportunities that appear at the right time, could you truly reach those heights? Sometimes, even the sunlight or a gentle breeze on a summer afternoon plays a small yet essential role in giving you the strength and spirit to achieve your goals. These seemingly simple elements form the foundation for our existence and growth. Have you ever paused to ask yourself, what really helped me get to where I am today? You might realize that everything stems from a network of connections in which you're deeply intertwined. From your parents who gave you life and your first values, to your friends, teachers, and the environment around you, all have contributed to your journey. It's a clear reminder that none of us are entirely separate from the world around us. However, acknowledging that we don't exist in isolation doesn't negate the importance of independence. Independence is vital for growth and taking responsibility for your life. Yet remember that this self-reliance exists within a tightly interwoven ecosystem of relationships. Nothing and no one truly thrives in isolation. Even on a larger scale, such as nations, the concept of independence is only relative. A country may take pride in its political stability or strong security, but in culture, economy, and society, no nation can sustainably develop without collaboration and interaction with the rest of the world. Great achievements are often the result of synergy, not just internal strength, but also continuous engagement with the surrounding environment. So, when you stand on the podium of success, don't just smile for your own achievements. Bow your head in gratitude for everything that helped you rise, from the monumental sacrifices of your parents to the small things like the breeze or the rain. All of it is part of the story you've written. Have you ever wondered, in a vast and unpredictable world, what truly protects us? Our lives and safety don't rest solely on individual strength, but are profoundly influenced by external factors, from political stability and national security to the gentle embrace of nature. Take a nation like the United States, a global superpower. People often attribute its stability entirely to internal strengths, a powerful economy, and a formidable military. But the reality is more complex. No matter how strong, a country must maintain international relationships, whether friendly or tense. Even a small act of hostility from outside can destabilize the foundations of peace. You see, even the most powerful nations cannot ensure their safety in isolation, let alone a single individual. And it's not just humans or politics. Nature, with its immense power, plays an irreplaceable role as well. It nurtures us, yet we've also had to bow to its harshness time and again. Consider the recent floods in the US, where thousands lost their homes, belongings, and even their lives. These disasters are not only a stark reminder of human fragility, but also a warning that nature is speaking up. When humans focus only on consuming and fail to protect, nature has no hesitation in reclaiming what we once took for granted. In this interconnected reality, you can sense that none of us are truly independent. We are deeply tied to the world around us, from the natural environment to social conditions. If one day, the positive energy of nature or our surroundings were to disappear, we would undeniably feel a void, a creeping unease infiltrating our lives. Every external condition profoundly influences our inner world, and conversely, each of our actions impacts the world in return. Ancient wisdom tells us that achieving great success requires three essential elements: favorable timing, geographical advantage, and harmonious relationships. Favorable timing refers to nature's blessings, the right weather, and a supportive environment. Geographical advantage represents social stability, political, security, and economic foundations. Harmonious relationships are the bonds and unity among people, the sincere connections and support from those around us. Even the greatest minds have recognized that no one can walk this journey entirely alone. Success is often not a destination we can fully control. It is the culmination of personal effort and countless external factors beyond our grasp. The phrase, "a stroke of luck," might sound like a playful remark, but it holds a simple truth. Life doesn't always operate according to our plans, and the unexpected is a constant companion. When you learn to let go of rigid expectations, to stop clinging to desires or the need to control everything, you'll discover a strange sense of freedom. By flowing with the circumstances, you not only honor reality, but also find serenity within yourself. This is a lesson I learned during a trip to see the cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C. The first time I saw cherry blossoms bathed in gentle sunlight by the lakeside, I finally understood why these flowers are so beloved. The scene was poetic, with the expansive lake providing the perfect backdrop for the vibrant blossoms, creating an unforgettable sight. However, before the trip, not everyone in our group was excited. Some worried about traffic jams, finding parking, or even the possibility that the blooms might not be as spectacular as we hoped. Still, we decided to keep an open mind and treat the trip as a chance to enjoy time together, no matter the outcome. When we arrived, the reality wasn't quite what we had envisioned. The crowds were overwhelming, parking was scarce, and we could only view the blossoms from a distance, unable to get close to the lake as planned. At first, there was a flicker of disappointment, but instead of clinging to those expectations, we laughed it off and embraced the moment as it was. This shift in attitude not only made us happier, but also allowed us to fully appreciate the true essence of the trip. From this small experience, I realized that much of the suffering in life doesn't come from external circumstances, but from the expectations we hold within. We often want everything to be perfect, to control every factor to ensure the desired outcome. But life doesn't work that way. When we let go of unrealistic expectations, accept and appreciate what we have, life naturally feels lighter and more peaceful. You see, everything in life operates in its own way. If you've given your best and still don't achieve what you wanted, take it as an opportunity to practice patience and acceptance. Perhaps, in those moments of unpredictability, you'll discover true joy, not from the outcome, but from the journey and the people you cherish along the way. And who knows, that might just be the real success. When everything in life seems to collapse, our first instinct is often to look for something to lean on. Some choose to start anew, while others turn to prayer, hoping for a miracle to pull them through. Prayer, while it can provide temporary comfort, is much like taking out a loan. But you know, nothing in life comes as an entirely unconditional gift. Many believe that the positive energy from prayers can change circumstances, and sometimes this seems true. Not because some higher power blesses us, but because it draws upon the good deeds and favorable conditions we've cultivated in the past. What we receive is merely the response to our previous efforts and actions, not a free miracle. If we continue to plead without taking personal responsibility, it's akin to spending recklessly on debts we've yet to repay. Prayer is not a sustainable solution. When we rely too heavily on borrowed support, we become passive, forgetting that the greatest responsibility for our lives lies in our own hands. If we don't repay this debt through meaningful living, sincere actions, and genuine contributions, the positive conditions we once relied on will gradually deplete. When that happens, challenges and hardships will naturally arise to reclaim what we've taken without replenishing. Those who understand this do not place their entire faith in prayer. They recognize the importance of seeking help from others, organizations, or communities during tough times, but never extend their hands to beg endlessly. Someone who prays only for personal gain, asking for this or that without considering others, will eventually drain their own heart. Have you noticed? Prayers are rarely about peace for others, but often revolve around personal desires, a better home, an easier job, or even success without effort. The most meaningful prayer isn't about what we wish for, but where we place our heart. A prayer for the peace of a community, for those enduring suffering, holds far greater value than small, self-focused desires. And this doesn't have to come from religious rituals or lofty practices. Simply living with kindness, openness, and a calm attitude toward life's challenges can naturally spread positive energy to those around you. Have you ever noticed how two simple words, "thank you," carry a remarkable power to connect us to the world? It's more than just a phrase. It's a gentle reminder that our success or joy has never been solely our own. Every achievement, every moment of happiness is a convergence of countless factors. The silent support of people by our side, the environment, and the circumstances that have worked in our favor. But gratitude takes it one step further. It's not just acknowledgement, It's a commitment to transform appreciation into tangible action. When you express gratitude, you're not only voicing your thanks, but also pledging to take meaningful steps to preserve and repay the good you've received. This spirit is beautifully captured in Chinese culture with the term 多谢, which emphasizes that genuine gratitude extends beyond mere words to lasting actions. You see, gratitude isn't a burden or an obligation. Instead, it's a profound understanding that our achievements are built on the foundation of external support. When we realize we're not alone on this journey, gratitude becomes a natural way of living. It helps us remain humble and brings peace to our hearts. Remarkably, when we're grateful, negative emotions like anger, envy, or disappointment seem to dissipate, making way for calm and serenity. Gratitude is also the glue that binds us to the goodness around us. Each word of thanks, no matter how small, is like a seed planted, activating positive energy and opening doors to new opportunities in the future. The natural law of giving and receiving operates seamlessly, and when we're grateful, we not only attract support, but also inspire those around us. Have you noticed how living with gratitude brings balance to your life? Unnecessary demands and stubborn attachments gradually fade away. Instead, you start to appreciate what you already have, from a simple meal to the warmth of a cherished relationship. Gratitude doesn't need to wait for grand gifts or miraculous events. Sometimes it's as simple as sitting down to a meal, reflecting on it, and recognizing that there are many in the world who don't have the same privilege. That alone is a profound act of gratitude. There are some debts of kindness in life that we could never repay, even with a lifetime. That's why gratitude shouldn't be a fleeting gesture, but a way of life, a gentle presence in every moment. By living with gratitude, we not only give back in part what we've received, but also create a meaningful life, intertwined with the values and beauty of the world around us. In truth, when you live mindfully and look deeply into life, you'll realize that blessings aren't far away. They exist in every breath, every ray of morning sunlight, and every gentle breeze that brushes past. This doesn't mean we need to live in an obsessive state of gratitude. Instead, let gratitude be the motivation to live more responsibly, to do what needs to be done to preserve peace and happiness for yourself and others. Yet, in the fast-paced flow of modern life, how many people still pause to look around and appreciate the conditions that have supported them? Often, in the pursuit of personal gains, we unintentionally neglect nurturing shared values. This is akin to severing the threads that connect us to the world, leading to an imbalance in life. That's why building and maintaining relationships, as well as contributing positively to society, is not just a responsibility, but also a way to create a more sustainable and meaningful life. When you help others, the most important thing is not to expect anything in return. Instead, it's an opportunity to repay what you've received from life. Your small act, be it a comforting word or a gesture of support, is insignificant compared to the immense gifts nature and society have given you. Rather than viewing it as giving, be grateful for the chance to do so. In that moment, you're not only helping someone else, but also freeing yourself from selfish thoughts, creating positive energy to nourish your soul. Understanding this can make your life lighter. Gratitude doesn't just soothe the mind, it helps you see the beauty in life's simple things. By cultivating good values, life stops being a frantic race for superficial gains and becomes a balanced, worthwhile journey. The idea of survival of the fittest might apply in a competition, but is entirely misplaced when it comes to life. We don't live in isolation, but in a web of interconnected relationships with others and the planet. If we focus solely on advancing while leaving the weaker behind, we not only lose our humanity, but also disrupt the world's natural balance. Each of us carries the responsibility to protect this planet and support one another, so we can coexist and thrive together. In today's society, saying thank you is often more of a social custom or polite gesture than an expression of genuine gratitude. It's much like music. If it's played merely to impress, but lacks true emotion, it will never touch the heart. Instead of saying thank you for the sake of appearances, let gratitude sink deeply into your heart. Then every word you speak will no longer be perfunctory, but carry sincere meaning, spreading positivity wherever it goes. Holidays like Thanksgiving in the United States or the Hung King's anniversary in Vietnam were originally sacred occasions for people to pause, reflect, and express their gratitude for what they've received. Yet over time, that profound meaning seems to have faded, replaced by hurried shopping sprees or lavish feasts. Instead of living in the spirit of gratitude, we get swept up in the relentless pace of life, where thankfulness feels distant and unattainable. However, gratitude doesn't need to wait for grand holidays. It can be expressed through sincere words in the simplest moments. Standing before your parents, those who gave you life and guidance, sometimes all it takes is a heartfelt, "Thank you, Dad, for giving me this life and for guiding me when I lost my way." Or to your mother, "Thank you, Mom, for your unconditional love and for being the quiet source of sacrifice in my life." These words are not just expressions of gratitude, but deep connections that strengthen the invisible bonds within a family. Gratitude, however, isn't limited to family. Sometimes, those who hurt us or cause difficulties in our lives are the ones who created opportunities for us to grow. It might feel counterintuitive, but we can even thank them. The challenges they brought may have been the very catalysts for our strength and resilience. Instead of harboring resentment, we can choose to be grateful. For through those hardships, we learn to rise above and discover success. Gratitude doesn't have to wait for grand moments. Sometimes it's as simple as appreciating a warm meal, a word of forgiveness, or an encouraging smile when you're weary. These small actions are priceless gifts that connect us to the people around us. To make gratitude a part of life, we must not only recognize the value of what we have, but also share love, empathy, and appreciation with others. Gratitude can be the key to building genuine and lasting relationships. Instead of waiting for special occasions, we can start today with the simplest things. A heartfelt word or a kind gesture can make someone else feel happy, and we in turn will experience joy through the act of giving. A simple yet meaningful way to express gratitude is by offering a flower. A red rose with its vibrant hue conveys a message of deep love, while a yellow rose shines like warm sunlight, symbolizing sincere affection and appreciation. Small gestures like these carry an invisible power, spreading warmth and emotion to the recipient, making them feel loved and remembered. Imagine a day when every Vietnamese person lives with a spirit of gratitude, practicing simple yet profound acts of appreciation like this. Just think of the positive energy it would generate. A connected community and a society filled with sharing and understanding would not only help us overcome challenges, but also lay a solid foundation for the future. Gratitude would be like strong branches, lifting us up and keeping us steady, no matter how many trials life may bring. In the evening, when everyone gathers around for a simple yet cozy meal, it's a perfect opportunity to express gratitude. Instead of hurried words or indifferent conversations, this is the moment for each person to share stories about the people who have made a difference in their lives, whether near or far, those who have played an important role in their journey of growth. Each story shared becomes a heartfelt exchange, creating a space filled with love and connection. When we all live with gratitude, nothing is more precious. Love and appreciation gradually dissolve selfishness, opening up opportunities for each person to contribute their best to the community, to their homeland, and to their nation. A society like this becomes a place where understanding and compassion are core values. A place where everyone feels valued and empowered to contribute to collective growth. Life, when built upon meaningful relationships, resembles a great tree with deep, sturdy roots anchored in the soil. Though storms may come, the tree stands firm, resilient, and full of life. This is the steadfast life we aspire to, a life filled with love and gratitude, ready to face any challenge.